We're going to be installing Sector 27 by Hawk Performance front rotor kit on a 96 Mustang GT. Okay, so from behind the caliper we have two 15mm bolts, and they're going to be on there pretty tight. I already broke them loose with a 1/2 inch breaker bar, so we'll just remove these two 15mm. Right now we're going to remove the caliper, and we don't want to let it hang from the brake line, so I use a piece of safety wire. You can use a bungee cord or rope or anything like that, so you're not putting pressure on it. Now the rotor will come right off. Now we're going to put on the new rotor. Should be marked for which one goes on which side. Now remove the pads. These just pop out of there. Screwdriver. They're spring loaded. Got the most out of those pads. Now using a C-clip, we're going to press the piston back inside here. You want to take the cap off your brake reservoir and go real slowly when you're turning this in there. You don't want to pop any of the seals or gaskets or anything like that. You also might want to check occasionally while you're spinning it down in there to make sure that the fluid's not overflowing from the reservoir. Okay, you don't want to force it too far. Just get it till it's about even with the caliper. The new pads go in place where the old ones were. They're spring loaded, so you kind of got to work with it. Squeeze the bracket. With the pads installed, now we can go ahead and put the caliper on the rotor. Make sure your pads are flat up against the piston. Squeeze your bracket, get you as much room on here as possible for the caliper to go over the rotor. Slide it in place, remove the wire. We're back under the car. We're going to install the two bolts that retain the caliper. Once you got them snugged up, you're going to use a breaker bar, torque wrench. I'm going to torque these to about 65 pounds. Now just repeat that process for the other side.